I dare him, I triple dare him to go and condemn President Tinubu's wife that has donated 1 billion that we have recognized and applauded here. I dare him to condemn her. That
or warn her not to come into this. She's high profile.
No, I'm not even saying about warning her. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Not using TV that they're not born and went to one President Tinubu. I mean, it's Peter Obi, they do all of that too. But I dare him to condemn President Tinubu's wife that donated billions to people. That why did she announce it publicly? I dare him. I triple dare him.
Yes, my people, as the halt, it don't happen. No. Governor Okpebolo don't drag the people of Edo State to the mud. Now, this our senior man, when they call Rufai, was saying he don't dare Governor Okpebolo say, since the president's wife also donated a huge amount of money, he can't dare to do certain things. Just listen to Rufai, they dare Governor Okpebolo to talk to President Tinubu's wife. Just watch. Share. Everybody must see this. That's why I love Rufai.
Recruitment process. Look at the caliber of people that we have as leaders. Just look. People that can come out and say, oh, don't come to my state because of politics. Then the party chairman also came out, say he has deep-seated hatred.
That's what he said.
Party chairman of a political party. So when you look at the caliber of leaders in Nigeria, you know why Nigeria has not moved forward in all these years. And see, if we continue with this level of leaders, it will never be well with Nigeria. Because Nigeria is so blessed. But the problem is there's a way that people that are the 10th, 11 have a way of making it to the top. Where is discretion? Where is decorum? And the representative of the Edo State government that wrote a letter that said, oh, it's because of security, tried to placate the situation and said, you know, there's a thing about moral and spiritual inclination to giving, that when you give, you don't allow the world know. I dare him, I triple dare him to go and condemn President Tinubu's wife that has donated 1 billion that we have recognized and applauded here. I dare him to condemn her. That
or warn her not to come into this. She's high profile.
No, I'm not even saying about warning her. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Not using TV that they're not born and went to one President Tinubu. I mean, it's Peter Obi, they do all of that too. But I dare him to condemn President Tinubu's wife that donated billions to people. That why did she announce it publicly? I dare him. I triple dare him. You see, I'm not saying don't have partisan politics, but be sensible. Don't incite violence and hatred. For a man to come out and say he has deep-rooted hatred, you know what that means? So it's a reflective of his personality. But I'm not surprised. Is it not Jared? Jared that came here, they say they don't watch Arise TV, that people don't have money to subscribe in it. Is it not Jared?
All right.
Forget that one, Jared.
Meanwhile, Dr. Vatifai comes to you. Human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has called on Edo State Governor Monday Okpebolo to withdraw his alleged threats against Peter Obi and issue a public apology. Falana in a statement condemned Okpebolo's remarks, stating that the threat to the life of Mr. Peter Obi issued by the new sheriff in town in Edo State constitutes a violation of Section 33 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, and Article 4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which guarantees the fundamental right of every citizen to life. He emphasized that as the Chief Security Officer of the state, the governor's primary responsibility is the security and welfare of the people. Falana urged Okpebolo to withdraw the threat, apologize to Obi, and assure him of his safety in Edo State. He added that if the governor fails to do so, Peter Obi should file an application in the Federal High Court to enforce his fundamental right to life, especially given the prevalence of mob justice in the country. Falana is urging Peter Obi to sue Okpebolo at this moment.
Well, unfortunately, Governor Monday Okpebolo enjoys the right to immunity under Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution. Section 308 simply says that, you can't sue governors, deputy governors, president, vice president in the course of their work so as not to, affect, the smooth operation of the state. However, Mr. Femi Falana is right as Kenneth Okonkwo was also right in saying that what Governor Monday Okpebolo has said is illegal and unconstitutional. Kenneth Okonkwo, whom we interviewed earlier, added to it that it is irresponsible. Now, if you look at it from the constitutional perspective, Section 33, that Mr. Falano, SAN, referred to, guarantees the right to life. You cannot threaten somebody's life. That in itself is a felony under sections 33 and 47 of the Criminal Code, which is operative in the southern part of Nigeria. But against section 308, protects the governor. But there are certain steps, of course, that Mr. Peter Obi can pursue, like reporting to the appropriate authorities that Governor Okpebolo is threatening his life, and should anything happen to him, Governor Okpebolo should be held responsible. Section 34 guarantees the right to the dignity of the human person. He's questioning the dignity of Mr. Peter Obi. He's more or less calling him a criminal and a murderer because he says because he came to Edo State, 3 persons died.
Yeah.
He will have to provide the proof that the death of those 3 persons can be linked to Mr. Peter Obi. Section 39 guarantees the freedom of the right of expression. Section 40 guarantees the freedom of assembly. Mr. Peter Obi can go to any part of Nigeria and associate with anybody. All of this is covered by Section 41 sub 1, which says that there is freedom of movement in Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi can go anywhere, just as you and I can go anywhere in this country. In fact, Section 41 says if we choose, we can choose to reside there. In fact, Section 15 sub 3 and 4 says that in fact you can leave your part of the country and go and settle and marry in another part of Nigeria. If Mr. Peter Obi decides tomorrow to take a second wife, will Okpebolo say he cannot come and take an Edo woman? He does not have such powers. No. And he says it's a protocol matter and all that. We saw the video now.
Yes.
So why do people lie in the face of evidence?
Yeah.
And then again, protocol. He's not a protocol person. He has described himself as Chief Security Officer. As Chief Security Officer, as Mr. Femi Falana pointed out, he is supposed to ensure the security and welfare of everybody, not to isolate Edo State and say people that are politically against his own interests must not come there. Right. I agree with Mr. Femi Falana that he owes, to start with, that's the minimum. He owes Mr. Peter Obi an apology.
Yeah.
And he also owes the rest of us in Nigeria an apology.
Yeah.
And the people of Edo State an apology for putting his foot in his mouth. This is what we say when we argue that people who are going to be appointed to positions of our authority should have a certain minimum of enlightenment.
Unfortunately, Dr. Abati, do you know that his is it the WAEC results? His results were trending online, Dr. Abati, all weekend. And in the results, I mean, if it is accurate, he was like a D student. He had a lot of Ds and probably 1 C. But another thing that was also trending, Dr. Abati, the fact that Femi Falana had called him, what did he say? The new sheriff in town. If you can pull up our picture of the day. And that is of Governor Okpebolo wearing a sheriff hat. There you go, the new sheriff in town, Dr. Abati.
Well, when he took his oath of office, he swore to uphold the Constitution of Nigeria.
Correct.
Everything he has done or said, spoken threat, with regard to Mr. Peter Obi, flies in the face of the oath of office that he took.
Right.
The more reason why he should apologize for embarrassing the people of Edo State.
Right.
We had predicted it, that he will embarrass the people of Edo State. This is just an instance.
Absolutely.